What's good, YouTube? Y'all already know we your boys. Them boys pray. Y'all already know it's your boy Roy to Rob up in this motherfucker, man.
I already know what's going on, man. I know it's your boy Cam Official. Anytime you see our face, you know it's time for another reaction, man.
Man, this right here is the truth about Michael Jordan years with the Wizards. Hey, well, let me see what I'm trying to see what you getting there with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you trying to do? What you trying to, like, talk crazy about MJ?
No, I already know.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
9 times out of 10, he probably finna show, like, MJ still was MJ with them wheels. So
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on now. He was something good.
I mean, everybody like, man, Michael Jordan with the wheels.
Yeah, he
I done seen some highlights. I done seen some stats.
I need to see some nice.
The GOAT, Michael Jordan. By literally any metric used to evaluate basketball, Jordan clears any other player in NBA history. But as we move further and further away from his actual playing days, fewer and fewer people seem to truly remember his career, while virtually any perceived flaw in his resume is substantially illuminated in a desperate and pathetic attempt to try to nullify his massive advantage against other players. Other players who have played significantly longer in more watered-down eras to stack hollow statistics. And one of the biggest alleged weak points, if you want to categorize it as such, of Jordan's career was how he played at nearly the age of 40.
I'm a man! I'm 40!
As if that is an overwhelming or significant aspect used to evaluate a player's legacy. And with the various memes and gifs and garbage hot takes,
it's garbage!
Percolating around various social media platforms from various Gen Z know-nothings. Nerds! Comparing Jordan at the age of 38 to other players. It is time to dig into the context of just what Michael Jordan's first season with the Washington Wizards, his aged 38 season, actually looked like. The year was 2001-2002. The LA Lakers were dominating the league as they would go on ultimately to win their third consecutive championship that summer behind Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, who were both All-NBA first-team selections that season. Along with Bryant, various other elite perimeter players were ascending at that time.
Yes, Lord.
With Tracy McGrady joining Bryant on the first team that year, while Allen Iverson, who led the league in scoring that season, headlined the All-NBA's second team. But in the middle of it all, Michael Jordan decided to come out of retirement for a third time after a full 3-season hiatus from the NBA. But he didn't go join his boy Phil Jackson to build a super team in LA and gravy train a 7th title. In fact, he didn't go build a super team anywhere. Jordan came out of retirement to join the Washington Wizards.
What?
You know, the Wizards, who had the third worst record in the entire NBA the year before in the 2000-2001 season behind minority owner and president of basketball operations, Michael Jordan, winning just 19 games that year, with Richard Hamilton and Juwan Howard leading the team in scoring that season en route to a putrid 19-63 record. But the heinous season did lead to the Wizards landing the top pick in the NBA draft that summer, using it to select
The Washington Wizards select Kwame Brown. What?
How you feel about that one, Rollo?
They did my boy Kwame wrong, though, man. Like, damn, Kwame.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, he talked great to them for that, though.
Nah, he done had enough.
If you see Kwame right now, you better know what you talking about before you talk to Kwame. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, no one is saying Jordan is the GOAT of front office moves here. You see, Jordan wasn't trying to steal any cheap championships like what became the trendy thing to do in the 2010s. He was just, quite frankly, disgusted with the team he was now an owner of being a bunch of losers. So when he decided to come out of retirement, not only did Jordan not crawl on his hands and knees to another superstar's team, he also didn't grovel and beg for another superstar to come join him on the Wizards. Washington would make no other significant upgrades that offseason except adding the 38-year-old GOAT out of the owner's box after a 3-year layoff. Oh, and also they traded away their leading scorer from the year before, Juwan Howard. Jordan would sign a $1 million contract and donate the entirety of it to 9/11 relief efforts. See, it wasn't about stacking any more championships, accumulating any hollow stats, and it wasn't about the money. It was about competition and teaching his assortment of young loser players how to compete and win. And when evaluating the Wizards' 37-45 year-end record that season, it looks like a pretty unspectacular season. And when viewing Jordan's stat line that year of 23 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists,
That's crazy.
What are we talking about, bro?
That's crazy, dog. I'm just being 100.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. I'm
He's
just being
38 years old.
And then a lot of people gotta realize, like the folks said, he be coming back from retirement, like he be leaving, coming back, doing this, coming back, and then I'm being real. I know Jordan wasn't taking this stuff serious.
Nah.
He was just out there really probably
Like
seeing if he
that.
still got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying
Like,
to see if he can help the young boys win.
like, oh,
That's
man,
all.
come on, bro. Like, but like we be saying though,
well, that also doesn't look remarkable through the lens of the inflated scoring and stat stacking that happens in today's offense.
That's really what I'm finna get to. Like I be saying though, a lot of times, bro, when folks be seeing certain stats and stuff like that, bro, folks be doing it for like, I gotta get this many points, so I can get this contract, or I gotta do this so I can do that. I'm being real. I don't even think Jordan was on there, bro. I'm just being real. Bro was just dirt. He was just hooping.
Of the inflated scoring and stat stacking that happens in today's offensively incentivized era. But
Oh yeah, one more thing. I hate when certain. This is one thing I hate. I hate when certain people get crazy stats and people say, "Oh, they stat padding," but when other people do it, they just playing the game of basketball.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even talking about LeBron. But when Westbrook was on the team and LeBron was trying to get the most points ever, he was chunking up 10 plus, 15 plus threes a night with the Lakers, going 3 for 12, 2 for 16. When nobody saying he was stat padding. But back when Russ was OKC and he didn't have nobody like that on the team, he just stat padding. He just trying to trade triple doubles. I hate when y'all do that when it benefits y'all favorite player, but when it's anybody else, they stat padding. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, chill with that, bro.
closer look. Jordan, unsurprisingly incentivized era. But take a closer look. Jordan, unsurprisingly at his age, experienced significant issues with his knee throughout the season and ended up playing only 60 of a possible 82 games that year. But in the 60 games he played, the Wizards were 30-30. So a team that was only 19-63 the year before, that traded away their leading scorer, played 500 basketball for the 3/4 of the year that Jordan actually played. Jordan, meanwhile, at the age of 38, led the Wizards in scoring, assists, and steals, while he was third in rebounding on the team that season. And taking a closer look at the 22.9 points per game. Yeah, that was actually good for 9th best in the entire NBA that season. An NBA where league-wide scoring per game that year was just 95.5 points per game. For context, the average scoring this season in the 2022-2023 season was 114.7, nearly 20 points per game more. And the Wizards team that year averaged only 92.8 points per game, meaning Jordan accounted for nearly 25% of the Wizards' scoring. For context, that is roughly the same amount of total point percentage scored that Jason Tatum and Steph Curry accounted for this year, while averaging 30 and 29 points per game. The duo was named to first and second team All-NBA. And while Jordan physically would regress even more the following season, he still became the oldest player in NBA history to average 20 points per game for an entire season. And he did it while playing in all 82 games. Yes, in his aged 39 season, where he turned 40 halfway through the year. Michael Jordan managed to log all 82 games for the 9th time in his career. And in 2 other seasons, he played in 80 and 81 games. Also in this season, where he turned 40 in February, while playing 82 games on one leg, he averaged 37 minutes per game. Load management be damned. And Jordan would add 6 rebounds and 5 assists per game to go along with his 20-point per game average in an NBA that had nightly averages of just 95.1 points per game. While calling Jordan's Wizards tenure an overwhelming success story, we're claiming it added to his legacy as the easy, slam dunk GOAT would maybe be a tad bit hyperbolic. But what Jordan achieved on the court during those 2 years is far from the punchline that many teenagers and liars in the mass media today portray it as. And it certainly doesn't invalidate Jordan's stranglehold on the mantle of GOAT, nor does it make
Man, look, let me go a little bit finish. Let me let this finish.
players' fabricated cases for that title any stronger.
All right, Brad. Let me break some down, y'all, real quick. And let me break this down real good. And I'm finna tell y'all. I'm finna give y'all a reason why he's the GOAT. Look, listen to me. Name me one player right now. And I mean just one. Just give me one player. They got the impact that Michael Jordan do. Name me one player. In the comments right now. Name me one player that had the impact that Michael Jordan do. You can't name. You can't say Steph Curry, LeBron. There is no player in the NBA history, and it never will be. It's facts. That will have the impact that Michael Jordan did. What I mean by that is a lot of people be saying stuff like Magic Johnson saved the NBA, which that might be true. But Jordan is the NBA. He's like the heart and soul of the NBA. And not only that, bro. That man's shoes alone is so historical, dude. Like, it is insane. Now, real quick, let me talk about basketball. When it comes to basketball, what do y'all say? He is the Michael Jordan of baseball. He is the Michael Jordan of this. He is the Michael Jordan of this.
Even music, though.
Even, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything, like, he's looked at as like the highest pedestal of everything. Of course, you can look at stuff and say, "Oh, well, this person did better than this to him, or this person did better than this to him, or this person got more than that." But when you look at it as an overall career impact of what he done did, bro, it's nobody is beating that man, bro. You might have somebody that score more points so they can do a crossover a little better than him, but when it come all down to him, you get the whole package. MJ, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all like that video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this reaction, don't forget to subscribe. Y'all ought to know it's your boys. Them boys crazy. And we out.